I want to come back while we were talking about mortality and reaching a certain age as a person, and using the quote out of one of your songs, is it better to burn out or just fade slowly away?
Well, for rock and roll, Jimi Hendrix burned out, okay? Bang, he was gone. Kurt Cobain, bang, gone. Buddy Holly, bang, gone. Great Richie Valens, bang, gone. They went at their peak. And that's the way everybody remembers them. And that's what rock and roll is all about, that edge, the peak, the thing. So you look at that and you go, well, maybe it is better to just burn out than it is to fade away for rock and roll. And this song's about rock and roll. It's not about life. Life has children, it has family, it has relationships, it has nature, it has beauty, it has all of these other things that rock and roll is part of, but rock and roll is its own thing, and it's an animal all to itself. So I was singing about rock and roll. But for rock and roll, if that's all you are, and that's all you want to do, exploding is not bad. But there's a lot more to life than just rock and roll.
Well, there's a lot more to your music than rock and roll.
Yeah, but I love to rock.
Yeah.
And I'm glad to be here.
Well, rock on.
Yeah. That's good.
By the way, you've often been called the soul of rock and roll. What is the soul of rock and roll?
Boy, that's a big question. That's a huge
I get
question.
paid to ask
We might
big
have
questions.
to have somebody bring in an expert. Because, you know, rock and roll is a free expression. And it's bigger than the words rock and roll. It's a creative, living performance art thing with music. And it has a lot to do with youth and expression and feeling that you're convinced about something and trying to bring it to light and make it explode so people see it. And also, it's just personal expression where you just let yourself go. And if you're with the right people, you all go together. And when that happens, improvisation happens, things start to rise, the people in the audience realize that you're now on your own. Everybody's going together, they're with you, you're with them, everything's happening at once right here for the first and only time like this. And it's really in a great groove. And the primitive thing of the beat and the people together and the growing kind of throb is the heart and soul of rock and roll.